Who would win Worlds? What do you think? Well, I am slightly biased because we lost to DAMWON. So I would assume that DAMWON will win Worlds. Just because, you know, that would make us maybe the second best team at Worlds. But I think both DAMWON and Sunning is really strong. So I actually don't know for sure. But we were scrimming against Sunning and against Tess. And we were, by the end of the bootcamp, we were winning most of the games against both teams. So I would say that DAMWON has better chances, just based off Scrim results and based off how they played on stage. We lost to Stunning as well. Okay, I know. Yeah, in groups. Yes, we did. I know. It was 1 and 2, right? But you see, against Sunning it was 1 and 2, and against DAMWON it was 1 and 3. That just makes DAMWON better. It's just that simple. Our scrims against DAMWON. So against DAMWON we didn't really get to play much because they would assume we face them in the semi-finals, and that just means we didn't really scrim against Korean teams, except for, I mean, we did scrim like few games against DAMWON. We scrimmed few games against Genji and few games against DRX. I think Genji was like the worst. I think DRX was actually pretty good. And I think that DAMWON was definitely the best out of the 3 teams, but we scrimmed them only 1 day, so it's not like a big deal, I suppose. I think we went like 1 and 4 against DAMWON on the day we scrimmed them. So that means we won 1 game on stage and then we lost 3. So kind of accurate, I suppose. The second game against Suning, the Senna game, I think we overreached a lot. I think like the draft was actually not so bad, but I think we overreached a lot. So that's why it looked so bad. But I mean, when you compare it to the game 4 against DAMWON, where we lost in like 19 minutes, fuck man, we got so fucked. 19 minutes game. It's so sad. I'm laughing, but I'm actually crying inside. What the fuck? 19 minutes game. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, what happened there? Okay, but when you think about it, like, let's just look at the positives. We cannot just keep being negative. I would really love to be negative, but let's just be positive for a second. Considering that we didn't really play a lot of carry junglers, and we didn't really play like a farm jungle and no gank style for the whole split, and we have been struggling into getting into playoffs in summer split as well, right? I remember after like 4 or 5 weeks, people, I mean, there was a chance we would not make playoffs, right? And I think week 8, 7 and 6 we did step up and we made it to playoffs, but there was a chance we would not make it to playoffs. There was also a world where we don't win the split. In the end we did, right? We lost to Fnatic BO5. We went 3-2 against Rogue, which was a very close BO5 as well. So there were a lot of scenarios where, I mean, I just think that last year we have convincingly won the whole thing. Maybe except for like 1 BO5 against Fnatic. I think it was 2-3 as well. But besides that, we were like always winning, always on top, 1 MSI. And people had like very high expectations as going to the final and stuff. And this year we have been trying to compete with the LPL teams, and I actually feel like if we would be on the LPL side of the bracket, I think we would actually be in the final. I think LPL teams were not as strong this year as they used to be last year's. I think we could beat both Tess and Suning, sorry. Okay, I know we lost 2 games to Suning, but yeah, BO5 is different, and also our group stage performance was much worse, and we would still define it. And by the way, just saying, the Shen that was being played in semi-finals, guess who fucking came up with it and was about to pull it off in the final, but then he didn't get into the final. Fuck! So we had like our own ideas, and we had a lot. I mean, I know the scrims were going good. Like, no joke, the scrims are actually going well. When we came to China, we were getting absolutely demolished, and we were actually getting just, yeah, it was not fun. It was not pleasant. But then by the end of Worlds, we were winning a lot of games, and it felt much different from usual, because in 2018 and 19, when we were when we were at Worlds, I remember last year when we were playing games against FPX, I think we lost like probably 90% of the games, and same goes to IG. But this year we were actually winning scrims, of course, again by the end of the bootcamp, not at the beginning of the bootcamp. So it just felt way more winnable, but then it was just fucking lost because of Korea. And that's why it makes me think that DAMWON will win the whole thing, because it just feels like they are better than the LPL teams. Again, like I think both teams are very, very strong, right? But yeah. How are we doing after coming back? So I think most of us are at home already. Mickey and Cap stayed in Berlin. They will be going home the next week. I believe so, at least. And then, yeah, we will see how it turns out. As of like, everyone's just taking a break, right? Okay, I will explain something about draft right after I'm back from the toilet, okay? I will just run to the toilet. Everyone, thank you. I'll just run to the toilet real fast. What I wanted to say is that, according to our drafts, I mean, we really liked Silas, right? You probably know why, because you did see Caps playing it, so you can assume why did we like Silas. And, well, I mean, it makes sense, but in the meta, there is a lot of champions that are pretty good at pushing. And I think that we chose something that we thought is good and we tried to play it, and then yeah, it just worked out the way it did. That's just that simple. But I mean, I don't know, man. I think they're just better, right? There is just not much about draft. They're just a better team. They were better prepared. They had a better read on the meta. There's just not... I know that people always like to point fingers after games, and you know, that's like what everyone does, right? It's just very fun to blame someone because you lost or we lost or whoever lost. But it's just not that simple, and I think this year has been way more like we worked so hard, and we came very close, semifinals. And when you think about it, 3-4 years ago, when a Western team would make it into the final or semifinal, that would be like an achievement, right? But nowadays, we are lucky enough to have strong enough teams like us and Fnatic that, you know, we are supposed to like compete on the highest level. We are supposed to like get in the final. We are supposed to win the whole thing, right? So anything that's not a #1 place is a disappointment. Well, at least it looks this way. And, I mean, like I mentioned, I personally think that we did a good job, or a pretty good job at least, considering everything that happened throughout the year. Of course, it's not an excuse to lose, but I don't think there was like a... You know, against FPX I had regrets. Because against FPX, there was a draft that we didn't try that I think would be really good. And could have maybe won us a game. But against that one, I felt like we tried everything we could. Oh shit. That's not very good. Could even go behind Ori. Don't think we can do much, but... Maybe actually. Oh no, he has space rush. Oh. Maybe? Not really. But she will lose CS, right? So it's fine. What is that skin? I felt like it's Samira. Not Samira, the Seraphine. I don't even know if Seraphine is in game yet, but it just looks so weird, this Sona skin. Okay, this is a good question. Can we dive or not? Because she... There's a world where she gets one-tapped. If I can 3-mark her. If I can actually like do my damage, I think she'll get one-tapped. Yeah, that's not exactly how I imagined the play, but it does work, of course, because we are pretty fat and I have a lot of damage anyway. He went very early, which made the play look very weird, but I mean, it's fine. This time it's very hard for her to run. She will have to run in, not out. Oh shit, that was pretty smart. I think we don't chase. That's fine. So we get this one. And I think we might clear slightly more. There's no tower that we can take easily. All the towers are full health. I think the best play, honestly, is to... If we can get a kill on mid lane, right? And use Herald mid, I think that's like the most snowbally play. Because our Lucian would become pretty strong and also we get like a lot of towers. But this is good. Because they're actually using the fact that, yeah, well... maybe not great. Oh, I'm inting. Okay, that was a little bit too close. I think the Lucian TP was kind of pointless though. I think if you TP mid and actually push the wave, that would be so much more impactful. Because we cannot re-engage with our champions. Our champions are like very, very useless at re-engaging. Cannot just like go in. Okay, so this is a bit problematic because... That's very bad. Okay, he did one-shot him, but I think it's still very bad. We are not going to win this fight on that as well. It's okay. I think team fights are difficult because they just have a lot of mages and we have a lot of AD carries, right? So at this point they just spike better than we do. And I think that was like a little bit too early because no one was there to follow. And even though Sona died, then still we were like in a really bad position, right, running into them. It's fine, we can still try because we still don't scale badly. Just this point of the game is hard. We can still make picks with Rakan and Kai'Sa. $180 armor. And a TP. She just used her passive though. She is slowed. She used flash and ult. This is not worth it because we lost mid tower. I think we have to kill her, there's no other option. I mean, the game state is difficult, right? But it's like still winnable, low-key. I mean, we are at least getting trading kills and not just giving up kills. The thing is they will most likely get Dragon Soul, because I just don't think 5v5 is very playable. We base now. We do have decent items. If we can one-shot Lux and Sona, like both of them, if they both die, I think we can win a fight. But only if both of them die. Oh. I'm not sure if I saved Timmy! He's blind. He's blind. Okay, well at this point we just have to kill someone. Dead. Yeah. No! Why is everyone just flashing in like that? Okay, now we need IE. When I get IE, I think we can win fights. I mean, right now we are making decent picks, so we are also low-key winning fights. But if I get IE, we can for sure win fights. This Malphite is very ballsy, but I like it because he's making... Oh shit. He's making a lot of picks for us that are apparently working out. Okay, now we should go Nash. Nice! I mean, that Orianna ult was a little bit scary, but you see, if you put Orianna behind, she cannot just one-tap everyone, so... Hey, is this greedy? This is very greedy, is it not? I don't have to do that. Can we still do Nash? I think we can. I don't smite. Okay, okay, I have a bad feeling. A very bad feeling. Terrible feeling, in fact. Guys? Guys? Are we winning? Okay, no one is killing the poppy. Okay, okay, guys, guys. Enough. This is fine, I think. We got what we wanted. We got what we wanted. I have 8 stacks now. No IE yet, but 8 stacks. 1.5k left. Pretty strong, pretty strong. Everyone's getting strong. We have 3 AD carries, right? So we definitely win the late game. Even through their team, worst case, we just get QSSs and then we win. I mean, except for this, I don't know why they left bot wave. We should have been there. I'll just ping the Drake so that my team is aware of what will happen if we lose a fight now. Because I think giving up a Dragon Soul to their team is just not the smartest idea. Okay, I think we fucked up low-key because we didn't get the mid wave. And it's not about them pushing mid, it's about them having position on Drake now. Because we went like very, very far now. Well, let me just try to one-tap someone with my rapid fire at least. 1 hit. So for some reason we are starting the Drake even though they have position over us. And now we are crashing and well, I'm finishing the Drake. Oh, and now I fucked up big time. I don't think we are winning this, huh? Definitely not. Yeah. We got the Drake. I don't think they can end the game, can they? I think Malphite should be able to kite it. They used Lax Flash in this fight, which is helpful for Malphite next time. 600 gold left. I mean, hopefully they cannot end. They will most likely get Inky. I don't think they have the damage to end the game. Right? Oh my god, it looks like... No! Please! Please, 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 please. Guys, 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 guys. How did you lose so hard? Because you fucking go in for no reason. Oh my goodness. I mean, Rakan just went in slide. Oh my god, they actually... Wait. Oh. Why do they have so many shields, by the way? No, they can end. Wait! Actually? Wait, why is no one doing damage? Kill them! Everyone is dead? What? I'm alone! I can't stop them! It's fine, guys, it's fine. We lost. GG. Okay, we didn't have to lose this game. I think we were like going slightly too deep in team fights. But besides that, it was like a nice try. And also, I think the Sona skin is really annoying. It looks like Seraphine. It was a really, really nice try. Hey, but if Sona and Lax are meta, I will probably ban both of them.